giving you an idea of specifically, Mike, what's in there?
You heard from the police chief Dan Oates earlier, and I think I heard you mention this, that he said you've never seen anything like that. The whole apartment appears to be one giant booby trap.
Our investigation determined that his apartment is booby-trapped with various incendiary and chemical devices and apparent tripwires.
Look, Lily just let him grab the
So we have
ball.
an active and difficult scene there.
She's a good girl, ain't she?
Look,
Now she wants to play with them, see?
5 blocks that have been evacuated. The tape is up. The people, except for the emergency responders,
That's your buddy?
out of that scene. There's every indication that Holmes wanted this apartment to be a second scene of carnage and chaos. Yeah.
Mike Tobin live for us. Mike, thank you. The president was in Fort Myers, Florida this morning as the news came out, and at a campaign stop there, he said there are going to be other days for politics. Instead, he brought the news of what happened in Aurora. Both the president and his Republican rival, the former governor of Massachusetts, Mitt Romney, canceled planned rallies and spoke briefly on the massacre. The president cut short that campaign swing through the Sunshine State, returned to the White House. We're told this coming picture shows the president on the phone with the mayor of Aurora as he made his way to the airport. Back in D.C., the White House reports he discussed the massacre with top cabinet members, a meeting that included the vice president, the FBI director Robert Mueller, and the Homeland Security advisor John Brennan. The president also ordered flags at public buildings to be flown at half-staff until sunset next Wednesday. Wendell Goler at the White House tonight. That meeting with the president's security team was its second one today.
You're right, Chef. They woke him up before dawn with news of the shootings and a call to his hotel in
Look, she let him have the ball.
And after determining there was no nexus to organized terrorism, it was the president's job to provide a shoulder for a grieving nation to cry on. Aides removed the campaign signs from his rally site in Fort Myers and asked Colorado TV stations to stop airing their attack ads. And Mr. Obama said the tragedy reminds us we are united as an American family.
I'd like us to pause in a moment of silence for the victims of this terrible tragedy, for the people who knew them and loved them, for those who are still struggling to recover, and for all the victims of less publicized acts of violence that plague our communities every single day.
The president said one of his first thoughts was that his daughters, Malia and Sasha, go to the movies as well. Vice President Biden said getting that phone call is every parent's worst nightmare, Shepard.
And Governor Romney decided to stand down as well, Wendell, not surprisingly.
His campaign also temporarily taken down TV ads in Colorado. Romney was in Bow, New Hampshire today and delivered a brief and equally somber address.
I stand before you today not as a man running for office, but as a father and grandfather, a husband, an American. This is a time for each of us to look into our hearts and remember how much we love one another.
New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg wants each family to say where he stands on gun control. Now, Mr. Obama has called for an end to gun show sales without background checks, but he hasn't really pushed it. Romney signed a ban on some assault weapons in Massachusetts.